Have you ever welcomed back to the old Charles across an old 10-cent coin from Australia dated 1972? It may look ordinary, but this little coin carries fascinating history, and possibly more value than you think. Let's dive into the story, rarity, and value of the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin. The Australian 10-cent coin was introduced in 1966 when Australia transitioned to decimal currency. The 1972 version features the same iconic design elements we still see today. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. On the reverse, the beautiful superb lyrebird, a native Australian bird, is etched in fine detail. This side was designed by Stuart Devlin, the official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. Made from copper nickel, that's 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin has a diameter of 23.60 mm and weighs 5.65 grams. Now, let's talk about rarity, a key factor in a coin's value. In 1972, the Royal Australian Mint produced around 32.2 million 10-cent coins. Compared to other years, this is a fairly high mintage, meaning the 1972 coin is not rare in general circulation. However, collectors still look for this coin in exceptional condition, such as uncirculated or proof-like specimens. So how much is a 1972 Australian 10-cent coin worth today? Let's break it down by condition. Circulated condition ***, heavily used, scratches value equals face value, or maybe $0.15 to $0.30 AUD if slightly better. Fine to very fine condition ***, visible details. Light wear value equals around $0.50 to $1.00 AUD. Extremely fine to about uncirculated ***, minimal wear value equals up to $2 AUD depending on the shine and detail. These can sell from $4 to $10 AUD, and sometimes even higher ***, if graded by a reputable agency like PCGS or NGC. If you have a proof coin, specially struck with mirror-like finish for collectors, it could be worth $15 or more, depending on market demand. When identifying a valuable 1972 10-cent coin, pay attention to these key factors. Look for mint luster, a shiny, almost polished appearance. Inspect the rim for even edges and no dings. Check the detail on the lyrebird. Can you see the feathers clearly? Look for any errors such as off-center strikes or die cracks. Those can increase value significantly. While the 1972 10-cent coin isn't considered rare by itself, it still holds great value for new collectors or as part of a full decimal coin set. Building a complete year-by-year collection of 10-cent coins is a fun and rewarding journey, especially when you find pieces in high-grade condition. So, if you've got a 1972 10-cent coin sitting in your drawer, give it another look. Who knows, you might be holding on to a little treasure from Aussie history. To understand the significance of the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin, we need to go back to the year 1966. When Australia officially transitioned from the pound system to the decimal currency system. On February 14, 1966, Australia replaced pounds, shillings, and pence with dollars and cents. It was one of the most significant currency reforms in the country's history. As part of this new decimal system, the 10-cent coin replaced the old 1-shilling coin, which had similar dimensions. Both coins even shared a similar role in day-to-day transactions. The new 10-cent piece featured the superb lyrebird, a bird known for its amazing ability to mimic sounds in the Australian bush. The lyrebird was chosen to symbolize Australia's unique wildlife, and the reverse design was crafted by Stuart Devlin, who later became the official jeweler to the Queen. On the obverse side, the 1972 coin still featured the famous portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by British sculptor Arnold Machin. This image was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984. By 1972, Australia was well into its decimal era, and millions of coins were circulating throughout the economy. The 10-cent coin was one of the most commonly used denominations, especially for things like newspapers, snacks, and everyday shopping. So while the 1972 10-cent coin may not seem rare at first glance, it's a part of Australia's economic transformation, helping the country move forward with a modern, simpler currency system. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Even common coins like the 1972 Australian 10-cent can become valuable if they're in excellent shape. Value, $2 to $4 AUD. No signs of wear at all. Full mint luster with sharp edges and clean fields. Value, $5 to $10 AUD or more, especially if graded by PCGS or NGC. Specially struck for collectors with high detail and mirror surfaces. Value can range from $10 to $20 AUD, depending on demand. If you think you've got a valuable one, handle it carefully, preferably with gloves, and store it in a soft, dry place like a coin flip or plastic sleeve.